So I have this issue. Actually, I have two issues right now. But the first issue is that I'm currently way too motivated. Let me explain, because I know that like doesn't sound like an issue, but no, it's an issue. I either have like two moods. One, I physically just can't do anything. Like I can't. I'm stuck in a state of like, I can't function normally. I literally can't do anything but be on my phone. And then I have my other state, which is like, I want to do a million different things, but all at the same time. Doing one thing will not satisfy me. I need to do about 10 things at the same time, but unfortunately, I'm a human and I can't. Right? So I'm currently in that state, which is great because I prefer this state to the I literally can't do anything state. I have ADHD and I know this is an ADHD thing, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people experience this also to, you know, different degrees. So that's an issue I'm having right now, just way too motivated. I'm just so ready to grind. I'm just so ready to hashtag grind. I'm so ready to hashtag hustle that I can't do anything. The second issue is my head and it being really itchy. I make this stupid joke all the time that I have lice. It's not funny, but I can't stop making the itching my head up, I have lice. Or sometimes I'll be like, I think I have fleas, because, you know, having an animal disease, whatever. I don't think fleas is a disease. I don't know. How do vets work? How do vets know what to do? How can a vet figure out what's wrong with something that can't communicate? I don't know. It's crazy to me. Anyways, and my dog bites, and so I always feel bad for the vets, but he's never bitten the vet before. I'm going off, okay? Let me reel it back in. My head's very itchy, which it shouldn't be, because I know you're like, well, when was the last time you washed your hair? 9 days ago? So, no, I'm kidding. Literally yesterday, but my head's been so itchy, and now I'm like, what if the universe is like, you know what, you want to make lice jokes? Here's some lice. So actually, hold on. At home lice check, yeah, not treatment, because I don't know if I have it yet. How to check your head for lice. Part the hair, look for lice crawling. To be honest with you, I don't think I have lice. I don't think I wasn't around anybody who has lice. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a picture with flash. Zooming in, you guys. I'm not gonna lie to you, I thought I had lice for a second, but it was the freckle. Anyone else have freckles on top of their head? I am not seeing any lice. I think that I just have an itchy head right now. Anyways, I have a billion things I need to do today, will want to do today. So let's just start by putting on an outfit. Got a little outfit on, nothing too serious, just cozy, comfy vibes today. Because my brain is kind of sharp today. Like if I had to describe my brain as like a physical feeling, it's a lot of just shit. What am I doing? A lot of like sharp edges, just kind of everywhere, instead of the nice gushiness that it is. I would love to gush a brain. Never will get the opportunity, because of course, who's gonna give me a brain to, what am I saying? Anyways, have a little sparkling water, lime, my favorite flavor. What's everybody's favorite flavor of sparkling water? I made a list of everything I want to do. The first thing on my list is show you rulers. Bit of a show and tell. That's really all my videos are, huh? Show and tell. Yesterday I was at Target, and in the dollar section I saw these rulers. Looks like a little giraffe ruler. Okay, what's this? An elephant? An elephant. Oh my gosh, look at this one. Yeah, an alligator. Okay, and what is this? A llama? Yeah, I use rulers for various tasks, and so I saw these and I said, yes, I need these. So I wanted to show you them. You know, $1, and it brought me a lot of happiness. It's still bringing me happiness. Okay, let me just read through the list. Fix shoes, which I know that might sound really boring, but actually what we're gonna do to them is really cool. So 2, clean, gotta clean a little bit. And I wrote cousins. My cousins are coming tomorrow, and I have a bunch of stuff. I have a bunch of little knickknacks. Yeah, like, okay, talking about knickknacks, look at these. Look at these mugs, the mushroom mugs. I've had this one for I feel like a year, and I got this one yesterday. And as I was checking out, and these are at World Market, by the way, because I know some of y'all are gonna be like, where? Where? But I bought the brown one yesterday, and while I was checking out, the woman was like, people are always coming in looking for these. Like, they come in and they're like, do you have the mushroom mugs? And I'm like, yeah, they went super viral on the internet. And she was like, oh. And look at me, you know, look at me telling her why. Look at me sharing my wealth. Anyways, I have a lot of things, which is fun for kids, obviously, to look at and touch and play with. So I need to clean up my space. And talking about kids, I have a feeling that some of you might get the impression that I'm one of those people who are like, I don't like kids. It's just bubbling. You hear that? Yeah. Speak your truth, Lime LaCroix. Yeah, right? Right? And I'm glad you're bringing that up because I was ready to talk about that on my channel. Anyways, what was I saying? I think that some of you might think I don't like kids. I love kids. I love kids, very excited. I feel like I am kind of a child. Well, I mean, your inner child's always with you. You got to heal that inner child to heal yourself. Remember that. I'm being so serious. Healing your inner child is so important. Okay. Next thing is jar. Here. I bought this big jar that's kind of like a cookie jar-esque thing. I have some ideas for it that I want to do. And then rugs. I want to work on my rugs and clay face. I make these like stuffed animal things and I cut off their faces and I make them new faces out of clay. Haven't made one in a minute, and so I would love to do that. I want to do it. So that's everything I want to do in this video. And you know what? I believe in us. Well, me, but us, because you're here, moral support, and moral support is support. Really nice. So, wow, today's gonna be fun. We're gonna start with the stuffed animal. I have this like Jack Skellington Mickey doll, which I know is very cute, but like I don't really want it anymore, and so I'd much rather turn it into something that I will actually like. So let's get started. The first thing I want to do is cut off its top. Take this off because I don't want it to look very Jack Skellington-y. We'll do it like that because the pants I think are cool and won't scream Jack Skellington just as their own, you know? So I cut off the top and then I just kept going because I realized I could cut off the pants, and I have to keep it real with you guys, of course. There's a little bit of regret. Now I'm like, no, the pants were kind of cool. I should have left the pants, but there's no going back. Like, it's too late for going back. So we are accepting it for what it is and taking off the pants as well. Okay, I was gonna keep the ears on, but I don't want to anymore, so. Picasso be like, he was the one that cut off his ears, right? No. Okay, now we're gonna cut off the face. Kind of want to cut off his hands. Normalize following impulses. So, okay, now I made like a little ball, which will be the face out of tin foil, and I'm just gonna get started. Just made its face. I was gonna make a lot more going on in the face, but I decided that I liked just this amount going on in the face. So yeah, now I'm gonna go put it in the oven, and we're gonna do some more stuff to the doll while it's in the oven. I have it in the oven, and now I'm realizing I hate the feet, and I'm gonna cut the feet off. Okay, let's tie them up. Yep, nice. Okay. Okay, you guys ready for the grand reveal? Yup. 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 I'm obsessed. I think this is my favorite one of these things that I've made, but it definitely is making me want to make them more because I want to get better at them. I'm not the best at them. I just kind of throw them together, but I really, really like her, and it's very voodoo doll inspired for sure. Here's a voodoo doll, and then very voodoo doll inspired. But we did one thing so far, and we're gonna keep going. I will be getting that list done, except the cleaning. I might take that off the list. But is this not so cute? Okay, let's keep going. We're moving on. Sorry, the itch. Again, I might have manifested lice. We're moving on to something fun, something that I'm actually really excited to do. We're fixing my shoes, and again, I know that sounds boring, but it's gonna be kind of fun. I have my Docs, right, and I have no joke worn these shoes almost every day for the past 10 years, and they are still working great, and I plan on keeping them for as long as possible, but they do have a little bit of wear and tear. They both have holes like right there, and so I want to like sew them up, and I figured the best way to do that would be with black embroidery string. So we're gonna do that, and then we're also gonna add a charm to my shoe. Huge, huge announcement. I just spent the past like 15 minutes trying to thread the embroidery string through my needle. It didn't work. It did not work. So I don't wanna do that anymore. You have to be your own protector. Let me elaborate. It's to the point that if I kept trying to do it, I would be like, So I'm not gonna try to do it. I'm just gonna simply accept. I'm not gonna sew up my shoes, but let's put the charm on. I'll fix them later, okay? This charm, it is meant to help protect you with the chance of accidental death. Let me explain a few things, okay? Let me explain a few things. I once learned that people with ADHD, me, are more likely to die from a freak death than people not with ADHD. And I have to say, put the charm on, and I have to just be honest and say that, like, that does make sense to me. Like, that does not shock me in the slightest. And so it never hurts to put a charm that is meant to help protect against deaths like that on your shoe. It just tucks into the laces, won't feel it. It's just there as a bit of protection, a little bit of extra protection. Let's move on. I did not fix my shoe. I didn't feel like fixing it. Maybe I fix it with glue gun. You know, maybe I wait till it rips a little bit more and then I'm like, okay, I gotta fix. But I have my charm on. I am feeling safer already. Yeah, that's really nice. I also have OCD, so I think I'm gonna die all the time, but that's irrational. That's irrational, and I know it's irrational, but the ADHD thing is true. Okay, nice. We have 2 things done. What is next? Let's move on to the next thing I wanna do, which is jar. So I bought this jar for $10, first of all, which I just have to mention the price. Because, are you kidding? I think most people think of this jar looking thing as like a cookie jar, but I view it as just super cool. So I bought it and I was like, I'm gonna do something cool with it. And guess what? I have the thing I'm gonna do with it and I'm so excited. Okay, so far what I put in it is just some crystals I have. Then I have this, which has a couple crystals, oils, herbs, and a bunch of other like good stuff in here that is like made specifically for my zodiac sign. So I'm gonna put this in here. What the jar is gonna be used for is for affirmations, speaking things into existence, things I'm grateful for. I used to have, if you've been around for a while, then you might remember this. I used to have a wall that was like covered in post-it notes because every day I would like write down things I'm thankful for, no matter how big or small, and put it on my wall. And I did that every day. My wall was like covered in post-it notes, but I eventually moved from that space. And I haven't really been doing that much, which is terrible. And so I'm like, this is like the perfect jar to every day write down some stuff and put it in. Right? And it will be like a special little jar with good vibes, things I'm thankful for, things I would like to speak into existence, just a bunch of good stuff. So I'm going to right now do that for today, and I will be right back. So I wrote down stuff on the other side, and I'm just gonna fold it up, and I'm gonna write the date on it because I like to date these. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna like do for this. I'm just gonna be putting a lot of good energy, good vibes, and yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing for this. Jar is done. I'm gonna add a bunch more crystals inside. I have a ton of crystals like all over my room, and so I just grabbed a few. Yeah, there we go. Hey guys, okay, so my cousins are coming in like 30 minutes and I have 2 things left on my list. It's the next day, by the way. Rugs and cleaning, and I'm not cleaning. You should never believe me when I say I'm gonna clean, because I'm not. Okay, you know what, I'll clean. I have some books on my floor. I'll put this book up here. Okay, check, cleaning. Next we're gonna do rugs, which I need to hurry and do. I use a rug gun, but I used to do punch needle, and I made a bunch of these in like little alien girls in different colors. And I never finished them. Like I never put the backings on them. Well, I put the backings on one. So I have all of them. And so we're gonna go and spray on backings. So I did try to like match up the hair to like the backing. Not because it really matters. Well, it does to me, so. Gluing on the backings. Okay, it's the next day. I did finish up these, but I forgot to film it because I was listening to music. But they're all really cute. Just all. They definitely would be good like to put a cup on, but I think I'm gonna hang them. I'm gonna like hang them on my wall. I don't know where or how I'm gonna do it, but yeah, super duper cute. Anyways, I did everything on my list. It did take 2 days instead of 1, but that's okay because it's okay. Anyways, normalize wearing Halloween shirts in July. It's not July, in June. Anyways, you guys, that was this video. I just did a bunch of stuff. It's Father's Day. I'm about to go to my dad's house. I didn't get him a gift. His gift is me. But my sister got him a gift, and I'm gonna be like, hey, can I just get in on this gift? And she'll say yeah, because she's great. But I could give him this. You think my dad would want this? No, I'm not giving him this. I want this. You know what I'm gonna give my dad? I'm gonna give him a tarot reading. That's what I'm gonna give my dad. I don't think he would want that, but I don't care. It's not about him, it's about me. Happy Father's Day to me. Everybody wish me a happy Father's Day in the comments down below. Anyways, you guys, that was this video. It was a wild ride, but I had fun, okay? Anyways, I had fun hanging out with you guys. Subscribe if you want to hang out again, and I will see you when I see you. I love you guys so much. Bye. Wait.